Hey there everybody, welcome to Dialga Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon Premier Journey Brilliant Diamond. It's episode 22 and yeah, it's time to start the shiny hunt for Dialga. Now before we begin, let's talk about seasonal challenges. You see it on screen. See all 150 Synodex Pokemon. We're at 126 out of 150. Obtain all 150 Synodex Pokemon. We're at 101 out of 150. Obtain 3 legendaries. Yeah, 0 out of 3, but there's one in front of us, so you know. Viewer seasonal challenges. Chillin' Weeb, episode 1, Catcher, Hatcher, and Shiny, and I got it Shiny Zubat, it's whatever. 2 episodes later in episode 3, so cool. Checked off. Chillin' Weeb, Shiny Hunt 1 Pokemon. That's what we're doing today. Or at least starting it. Yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully we get it quickly. We have to... Here's the scary thing, right? I have to constantly... soft reset for it, and I need to catch it when it is shiny, so yeah. But there is one viewer seasonal challenge open, guys, so if you want to comment one down below, please, it would help me a ton, because I do not know how many episodes this shiny hunt's going to take, if I'm honest. If I'm lucky, it would be first try, but I'm probably not that lucky, so. But besides that, we also have episode challenges. These are challenges you guys can give me, and a number of episodes that I have to complete it in, and if I fail, you may get something in return. All right, let's get to it. Shiny hunt time. Oh, boy. All right. So I'm going to save, and I'm just going to see how close I can get to it. Okay, I'm going to save here. It's probably past this, right? Yeah, okay, and immediately initiated. Alright, so if it's not shiny, we reset. Okay, so it's not shiny. We close software and we reopen. So can it be shiny? Hold on, let me look this up. Can it be shiny in that initial window? Yes, it can. So the little animation that played at the beginning, it can show up shiny there. Just not when it's standing there. So... in that initial, like, little, like, animation, it can show up as it's green-colored shiny. So, alright, fair enough. So we'll know right away if it is shiny or not shiny. So, yeah, I'm afraid how many episodes this will take. So... not shiny. Close. Restart. Yeah, so this might be boring. I might do this on a stream. I thankfully didn't know it was coming this soon, but I was recording a bunch of episodes to make sure that if this takes a long time, yeah, no, this is, I don't. See, I know this can take a long time because it's full odds. It's like 1 out of 4,000. 4,000 resets would be crazy, right? So, I mean, hopefully at some point we get the shiny. But this is the 3rd attempt. So yeah, on that little opening sequence, it can show up shiny there. I looked up and saw an image of it shiny during that animation. So if I don't see it, I pretty much just back out and move on. Realistically, this shiny hunting Dialga, I want you guys to see it. I want you to see it complete. The really sucky thing is I can't move on from this. So I am very much stuck in a place where if I'm choosing this as a shiny hunt, which I mean I should, how many episodes before I just do it off camera and then try to record the moment that it pops up shiny, how many episodes do I actually dedicate to this? Should I constantly soft reset endlessly for you guys? Like, so you can see the whole process live? That seems boring. Not to mention, I've seen some people, like, I looked this up right? How long did it take you to get shiny Dialga? So some guys are saying, oh yeah, I called it crits because I was soft resetting, and you know, yeah, some says like, oh, it took me 20,000 tries. So yeah. Interesting. So like, yeah, 4,000 resets, 7 days worth of trying, never got it. So like, yeah, some people give up. And it's like, how long do I focus on this? Like, I'm not going to be, I don't think I'm going to be lucky and it's going to show up quick. Oh, I should have a reset counter. Oh, how many times have I, oh no, I think it's too late. I don't know how much I've been doing this. Oh yeah, Gibble's in my party. I forgot to add his image. I think I already have a Gibble image. Right? I should. Goodbye. Do I not have a Gibble? No, I have Goodbye. I don't have a Gibble image. Sad. Alright, so I mean I could technically put Goodbye up, but yeah. But yeah, right now it is just hunting it. By the way, I am keeping the thumbnail up. The thumbnail I made for this episode up on my screen. I mean, obviously, it goes from blue to green. It should be rather evident if it's shiny. Like there, obviously it's not, it's blue. I do need to get in a rhythm with this, but it's like, how long do I waste looking for this? I had to shiny hunt a Pokemon anyways for a viewer's, you know, for Chill and Weave for a viewer seasonal challenge. So it should be this. Now, to be honest, I already have a shiny Dialga. So this is just getting a second one. So, yeah. Wait, how many shiny Dialgas do I have? I think I only have one. Let me look. I can check Pokemon Home on my phone while I'm doing this. Come on, Dialga. Not shiny. Next one. Opening up Pokemon Home on my phone. Maybe if I pull up the shiny Dialga on my phone, it will give me luck. I am curious how many Dialgas I have. Search. Pokemon name. Dialga. It would also help if I spelled Dialga right. I didn't type in the other. There we go, Dialga. So that one isn't shiny. That one is. And that one is. Alright, so I have 2 shiny Dialgas in Pokemon Home. I have one that was an event one. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Oh, I didn't even look. Okay, it isn't shiny. Yeah, see, I shouldn't be paying attention to other stuff. If I pay attention to other stuff, I will not notice if it's shiny. I need to lock in. I need to focus. This isn't the most exciting thing. I know. But we're on this journey together, and we're not going to stop until we get shiny Dialga. Which, by the way, I kind of have a dumb idea on how I want to do thumbnails for this. And it is just going to be probably, and I'm spoiling it now, is the background, the episode number, and it will just add part 2, part 3 to it, depending on how many parts. The background is always just going to be various clocks. Various time-inspired, like, images. Like, also, it's like, how long should I take for each one? An hour, 2 hours? Okay, so obviously not shiny, moving on. So, yeah. Yeah, so it should be pretty evident the shiny. It should look green instead of blue. Right? So should be super evident right off the bat. Man, this is booting up slowly. Alright, come on, Dialga. Not shiny. Watch me accidentally skip past. Dude, if I found the shiny and knocked it out, I would say my shiny hunting is complete because I found the shiny, but didn't catch it. So I would just call it like I did the shiny hunt. I just failed to catch it. And then I would catch a regular Dialga and move on and cry myself to sleep. If I'm honest. That's just truth. All right, let's keep going. See, the nice thing is once I am done with a shiny Dialga, it's like, cool, I have a shiny Dialga, I can use it on my team. Yeah, here's the crazy thing though, right? Gibble's Dragon Ground. Do I want... Hello? Hold escape. There we go. Sorry. So, not shiny. Okay. So, Dialga Steel Dragon. Right? So, here's the thing. I like Garchomp. Do I run 2 dragons on my team? Because obviously Dialga, you wanted to have, so, and it has, because it is such a good mon, 150 attack, 150 special attack, 120 attack, it can be a mixed attacker. We can put so much on it to just destroy whoever we come across that it's like, it's kind of a shout to use it. But like Garchomp, and also Torterra's already grass ground, do we just go heavy in the dragons, or... You know, like, I don't know, man. Not shiny. I gotta stay a little locked in. It's like, I'm trading this Gibble because Garchomp is just such a good mon. It's like, if I get Dialga, who do I take out? Right? Like, which mon gets replaced? I want to use the starters, Torterra, Infernape, and Napoleon. Staraptor's good, but like, we can have Infernape do everything Staraptor can do. So, because Luxray would be an electric type, do we take Staraptor out and put Dialga in? Right? Like, I don't know, man. It's a big debate. It's a big debate I'm having about whether or not. Like, obviously, Dialga's just, it's a legendary, it's 680 BST, 100% it should be on my team. Not shiny. But, like, who do I take out? Because I want an electric type, but see, both have Intimidate. Luxray is slower, but can paralyze, can, you know... Like, what am I using Staraptor for, really? Right? Like, not to be mean to Staraptor, but what's its moveset gonna be? I have Aerial Ace currently. I don't want Brave Bird to hurt itself. It has CC, but so does Infernape. You know, it has Fly, which is, you know, it has U-turn. It's... I don't know. I feel like Staraptor will probably be the one that goes for Dialga. And so we'll have Torterra, Infernape, Empoleon, Luxray, Garchomp, not shiny, and then Dialga. I think that's the team we'll take into the league. Because the 100 speed on Staraptor is amazing. But Dialga's 90 speed and just better overall. Luxray is slower at 70. Gible, I mean, I'm talking about Gible, but Garchomp is 102 speed, so it's faster than him. And Infernape's 108, it's faster than him. Torterra isn't supposed to be fast, he's supposed to be bulky. Set up the spikes, or set up the Stealth Rock. Empoleon isn't fast either at 60 speed, but it is also supposed to kind of just be utility in a weird way. Not to mention Empoleon will already have a flying type move, so if I need to hit anyone with flying, Empoleon can do it. I think Staraptor is the one, unfortunately, that in my head, even though it's cool, I think it's the one that's going to go goodbye. Not shiny. Like, obviously, if you're watching this, let me know what you think my team should be. Because I do want to try to use the 3 starters. Torterra, Infernape, and Empoleon will stay on the team. Unless we get multiple legendaries to replace. Unlikely that they're going to get knocked out, right? And the big thing is like Staraptor's quick and can hit hard, but I feel like Luxray has more utility. Yeah, and I don't think I can get the Lake Spirits. If I can get all 3 of the Lake Spirits... See, here's the question, like, what all legendaries do I get, or mythicals, quote unquote, do I get before the Elite Four? And do I train up a team of all, like, you know... I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, I technically have a Mew sitting in my box. Mew's the ultimate cheat. I could easily use that. But it's like I also don't want to, because if I wanted to use Mew, I'd probably would want to build and use a perfect Mew. So I'd probably would want to carefully train it and all that stuff. It's, I don't know, man. The more I think about the team, the more I start to get I have 2 mythicals sitting in my box, right? Like I have a Mew, I have a Jirachi just sitting in it, not shiny. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. I should be doing this right. But like mythical Pokemon, right? It's what? Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, Deoxys, Manaphy, Fion, Shaman, Arceus. Oh, Darkrai. I forgot Darkrai in that mix. Victini, Keldeo, Meloretta, Genesect, Diancie, Hoopa, Volcanion, Magerna, Marshadow, Zeriora, Melmetal, Meltan, Zarude, and then I think... Is there any in Gen 9? Or are they all legendaries? Oh, Petulant. I guess Petulant counts. Okay. But yeah. So, like, right now, the Lake Spirits would count as legendaries, right? So, like, at the end of the day, it's like, thinking more about my team. Should I use Mew on my team? Jirachi is kind of meh, in my honest. Like, because, like, I'm already going to have a legendary Steel type in Dialga. I really don't need Jirachi. Jirachi can sit. Do I bring Mew in instead of Luxray and train that? Should my team be Torterra, Infernape, Empoleon, Dialga, Garchomp, and Mew? Should I... If the Lake Spirits are catchable pre-Elite Four, should I get all of the... should I try to get all of the Lake Spirits and build a team of the Lake Spirits? And just have this really hard thing. But then I feel like type diversity goes out the window with the Lake Spirits, does it not? So, not shiny. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think down below my team should be. I want to try to use the starters still, Torterra, Infernape, and Empoleon. Obviously Dialga, obviously Garchomp, and then Luxray right now I think is the last one sitting there. Actually, what is the elite for? Like, so like the first one is bug type, but the last Pokemon in his team is Drapion, right? So it's technically like bug mixed with various things, and they have really good, like they have good abilities, they have items to go with it. But like in that one, if I lead Empoleon, not shiny, and just peck everything besides Drapion and then Surf or something, it should take them all out, right? Like that shouldn't be that much of a problem. Second one is, I think, Ground, Bertha. Yeah. So Water Ground with Water Absorb, so Grass would be there. And none of them have anything to negate Grass, so the second team should be right by Torterra, for the most part. Flint's the next one. He uses Fire types. So yeah, it's just like the more I think about it, it's like Empoleon's a little bit of a risk since it's a Steel typing, but like... yeah. I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, I don't need Staraptor as much as I think I would. Not shiny. So yeah. So, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm talking about the Elite Four. I haven't even gotten the 8th badge. Hell, I'm not moving forward until I catch shiny Dialga. Right? Like... And how long should I try for? Should I try and do another 2-hour episode like the last one, where I kind of lost track of time, if I'm honest, and just focused on trying to get through something that was frustrating me, which, by the way, between episodes, I do feel better. I took a break, took aspirin. So if you're watching last episode and this episode, they're literally being recorded very much back to back. But yeah. It's like, at what point do I call it? Not shiny. Like, if I could get this really quickly, within an hour or two, I'm set, right? Because then it's like, I have a shiny Dialga, things are going okay, you know. Like, we save, we move on, we're good, we complete a second challenge. We have, you know, a second viewer seasonal challenge. And then if somebody comments another viewer seasonal challenge, that's the only one I have to worry about, other than collecting all the Pokemon. And after I get done collecting this Dialga, I can bring over version exclusive Pokemon from home over to this game. You know, I can start bringing over like a good Ditto from Sword to breed the Pokemon I need multiple copies of, right? Like, because, you know, I need to transfer all the Pokemon from this game over to home to get the shiny. I'm going to need every single Pokemon. I'm going to need Chimchar. I'm going to need Monferno, etc., right? So I'm going to need to be able to breed all those guys. So, yeah. I literally, I do think this shiny Dialga hunt is going to be a hill, a hump, that once I get over, I will be able to shift my focus in this game and really start thinking about Legends Arceus. It's crazy to think that, but it's kind of true. So, yeah, it is. A part of me wants to give this 2 tries of like an hour and a half or 2-hour long episode. Give it 2 tries, then after that, try to just stream it. Because thankfully at the time of recording this, and this is going to date this a little bit, episode 10, I think, just came out. So at the time of recording this, I have, because this is episode 22, I have about 11 days worth of cushion in the series to play with, right? I have a little wiggle room. So, but I will admit, if and this could be kind of showing how long it takes, But if I get this thing rather quick, because I know Legends Arceus would be really close after I get done with this, and I can bring Pokemon over and all that, I might just 100%, and I'm not gonna lie about this, I might just start popping these episodes out quickly. I might just do a whole week or two of just this series so I can go play Legends Arceus, because I'm so excited for it. And I know there's so many games I need to stream. I need to stream shiny hunting Pokemon in this game. Shiny hunting Pokemon in Sword. Like, I get there's all of that. Oh yeah, the lake spirits I'd have to shiny hunt them too. So like, that's not going to be that easy either. So maybe, yeah, the comment about going after the lake spirits, that would just take some more time. So yeah, maybe my team will be Torterra, Infernape, Empoleon, Luxray, Garchomp, and Dialga. Maybe, should I throw Mew in over Luxray and train up a really good Mew? I feel like that's not a bad shout. I don't know. See, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, the more I question stuff, man. Not shiny, because obviously still blue. Alright. So, yeah. See, because I know after this game there's a little bit of post-game stuff I need to do. But like any of the legendary or mythicals that I can shiny hunt, I'm going to try. Like, what Pokemon are shiny locked in BDSP? Oh, okay. The only shiny locked Pokemon are Mystery Gifts, which I can no longer get, and Jirachi Mew. So everything else is not shiny locked. Interesting. Not shiny. Keep moving on. All right. So here's the thing, right? Okay, so yeah, right now Dialga is kinda. Do I have a shiny Palkia? Did I pick the wrong game? I don't think I did. But like, I'm gonna open back up Pokemon Home. I'm gonna check. I don't know if I have a shiny Palkia. I already have 2 shiny Dialgas. I know the Pokemon is the main reason I chose this game over the other. But yeah, let me see, because if I have shiny Palkia, I'll feel a little bit better about my choice. Okay. Searching, Pokemon name, Palkia. Go. That's not shiny. That is. That one isn't. Okay, so I do have a shiny pink Palkia, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm good. All right, let's focus on the shiny Dialga. Okay, come on. I really should have like a retry counter or a reset counter, but unfortunately I'm so far into this and I haven't kept track of how many tries, so nope. Like, can I just... Is this like the Reggies where I can just knock it out, or do I have to soft reset? Hold on. Is by soft resetting post-game. Save your game right before the counter, after, and then repeatedly trigger the battle on soft reset. Wait, hold on. Not shiny. Sorry, I was reading something. So, someone blatantly lied on one of these things here. Oh no, that's the stupid Google AI thing. Because it says, post-game only, you cannot shiny hunt Dialga during your first encounter with it. That's a lie, because I see here somebody beat the Elite Four with shiny Dialga in their party. So, yeah. So, yeah, okay. I was going to say, if I've been doing this for no reason, I'd be livid. Like, absolutely livid. But that, you know, I saw somebody there that says they beat it with the Elite Four and all that, so yeah. Alright, let's do this. Shiny. Not shiny. Next up. Yeah, I'm just going to try to vibe this episode. I'm going to see how long it takes me to, you know, feel like, oh man, I'm getting bored, or get hungry, and I'll stop recording and go eat food, and then probably work on a little bit of Madden stuff, and then come back. I mean, I would love if I could get it within this first episode. Like, if I could, like, an hour and a half in, get shiny Dialga or something, I'd be so pumped. But I'm not going to let this episode run like 4 hours. I am going to like cap it at like 2. I think 2 hours is my cap, like hard cap. So obviously there would be a part 2, and that one would be probably 2 hours. And then part 3 would probably be after me trying privately for however long. But it's kind of funny. It's always interesting to read how long it took for other people to get it. Because some guys are like, oh yeah, it took me a whole week of shiny resetting for about 5 hours every day. You know, and then there's another guy here who talks about like, oh yeah, I shiny hunted, and it took me like 2 weeks of shiny hunting every day for like 3 hours. And then there's one dude who's like, oh yeah, I got it within 2 days. And it's like, you know, shiny hunting for 4 hours. I'm like, that's... You know, that's a lot of hours, but that's not awful. You know, it's 1 in 4,000. So, like, you know. So. Well, I accidentally went back into the game. So, yeah, like, for me, I know it's not going to show up quick. Like, I got all my shiny luck was used in episode 3, I think, with that random shiny Zubat so early on. Right? So right now, I am now completely stuck in the fact that, you know, how long will this take me? Out of the 4,000 plus odd, 1 in 4,000, I think it's 1 in 4,000, like 96? Oh, what is the shiny odds? 1 in 4,096. Yeah. Sad that I know that by heart. But not shiny. Like, it's kind of like, okay, you know, it's It's alright. The 1 in 4096 means how quickly am I resetting each of these times? Right? Because in my head, anytime you go over 1.5 times your shiny odds chance, the game hates you. So for instance, if you had, 1 out of 100 odds, just to simplify it, right? And you take 150 resets to get a 1 in 100 Pokemon. Not shiny. Like, that doesn't sound bad, but it's like when we get to the 4,000s, right? And like, if you're talking 4,096 and you get to like 6, 7, 8,000 resets and you haven't found it, that's the game hating you. That's the game really hating you. It's like those odds are like my number in my head to tell me when to quit. 1.5 is always like right around there. I never go to 2 times the odds for any shiny hunt I've ever done. Because if I did, I would stop. Obviously, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee was a very different situation, especially when I was shiny hunting Magikarp. Because Magikarp ran from me multiple times, which caused a little bit of an issue. Not shiny, we keep going. Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to flee in 2 turns, which happened twice. Okay. But yeah, no, I'm quite happy shiny hunting Dialga right now. I know that I will have this episode be probably 1.5 to 2 hours. I know episode 23, if I need it, like if I don't find shiny Dialga here, it will be about 1.5 to 2 hours. And then after that, I'll probably do it on my own time until I see it. But like, that's the thing, right? I want it to be captured on camera, so maybe I will stream it, so that way I can just snip out the stream and add it to this series. Because I want this animation to play where like that intro part shows a green Dialga. Right? Like, I want to see the green Dialga versus the blue Dialga. I want that moment captured. So I might stream it, if I'm honest. But who knows, right? Like, again, I would love if it was just captured in this or episode 23's 2-hour blocks, or 1.5 blocks, or whatever it is. Because then I can just not stress over it. I can just be like, it's done. I mean, if I get it here quick enough, like, that would be crazy. Right? Not shiny. Because then, I can move on and play the game. Like, honestly, because after this hump, I know there's more I have to do in this game. But, like, I can come back and shiny hunt any of these games whenever I want. I could restart it and do shiny only playthroughs also. I can do stuff like that once I know I'm caught up, right? And not to mention the fact is, we are slowly approaching, like, because, okay, so in my mind, if I can get done before the end of September, done with Brilliant Diamond and move on to Legends Arceus, that will make me so happy. Because Legends Arceus, I'll probably play, obviously, until I've completed it. But yeah, like, because Legends Arceus just looks so wild. And then obviously, then I have Scarlet and Violet. And then Legends EA comes out, what, in October? So, like, I'm not going to get the other 2 games done in time. But I can probably get on to Legends EA if I do everything right by the new year. Or early next year. That's why the quicker I'm done with this. But see, my question is, how much will I enjoy Legends Arceus? It's so different, but I'm so excited. Anytime I see snips or clips or anything of it, the craziness of it, how hard it can be early on, a part of me is like, oh, I want to experience that. But then Scarlet and Violet, I know I'm also missing out on content right now by being behind. Which sucks too, So yeah, it's just, it's one of those things. I am aware of the timeline. I am aware of how close I am cutting it. And hey, if I enjoy Legends EA so much, sorry, I'm plugging in my phone. I'm away from my mic. You probably could still hear me though, because it is a shotgun mic. Like if I get to the point where I'm super just absolutely enjoying Legends Arceus, I don't know if that means I'll speed up and want to record it more, or if I'll slow down and kind of be like, oh man, I can't wait to do this. And then Scarlet and Violet, of course, I don't know how much I'm missing out on by playing it right now. And then how early, you know, like if they release Legends EA, I don't want to miss any event, like any major event. That's one thing I'm really worried about. You know, like I want to be able to experience the new stuff and make content. And that's, Premier Journey is about me learning and playing and enjoying the games. And once I'm done with Brilliant Diamond, I'm in Legends Arceus, and I can just experience that. Experience Scarvy. And then eventually ZA. I can't wait. And to me, I can come back and shiny hunt these. I can do shiny only playthroughs later. Oh wait, I accidentally, whoops. I totally looked away and I hit cancel instead of close. I don't know why. I saw the C on the left side. I was like, oh, that must be close. Why? I just click A. It's already getting to me. Soft resetting madness is already getting to me. Only soft reset for like 40 minutes. And very inefficiently, I mind you. Very inefficiently. So, yeah. The idea I could almost be done with this game is very appealing. But what do I count as the end? Like, what is the post game in this game? Like, right? I let that skip by a little bit because BDSP post game. All right, so rematch the gym leaders in League 4, whatever. The battle zone, okay, that's kind of whatever also. The battle tower, again, kind of whatever, you know, get battle points and stuff, I guess, cool. The judge function, well, I can bring over I can work on that. Ribbon Syndicate, don't really care about that. Fight rival on the weekends. Marley and Route 224 at the entrance to the right side of Victory Road's main cavern becomes accessible after you become champion. Right there, you can reach a foggy cave where you can meet and partner with Marley, escort Marley to the other side, and then you two will part ways. After parting ways, head to the exit, reach Route 224, catch Pokemon, bounce trainers there. The route was previously used to access a one-time event that allowed players to catch Shaman, but that's a one-time event, it's over. Morimoto, the Ovo Charm, the Shiny Charm, and all that stuff. Collect old Pokemon, collect all the unknown forms. Catch all the, like, shiny Pokemon. Oh, sorry, I got distracted there by reading. Obtain the national dex, get all that, yeah. That's it, right? Like, here's the problem, like, for me, all the legendaries I can shiny hunt, I think that's stuff I'd rather stream. I think once I beat the Elite Four and become champion, I think I'm going to call this game. I'll shiny hunt Dialga, and depending on what the last viewer seasonal challenge, if there is one. Oh, I have to collect three legendaries though. For my challenge, or the one I gave myself. So I'm going to have to shiny hunt 2 more legendaries after this one. That I did not think about. That's on me. Okay. So, like, I will have to shiny hunt 2 more times. But you see, after I at least catch this one on camera, the other 2 I can kind of do not off camera. I'll still want the process of me catching it. But I can soft reset off camera and then start recording once I do. So yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. This one I want on camera. You know, the other 2 I might stream and then just port over the thing, you know. So yeah. But yeah, I guess that's it, is I'll have to catch 2 more legendaries and I'll shiny hunt them. Like I am shiny hunting this Dialga, just a little bit more off camera or more on stream, I guess would be more appropriate. But yeah, like in my mind, once I beat the Elite Four and I have caught in 2 more legendaries after this one, unless there's another viewer seasonal challenge, once I got all the Pokedex done, I'm done with Brilliant Diamond, right? And I'll have to bring over version exclusive Pokemon and stuff like that, because, you know, obviously I have access to Pokemon Home. I might as well bring them over and breed them and not worry about it, right? So, yeah. So in my mind, this game doesn't have much left. After I get Dialga, it is the 8th badge, or once after I catch Shiny Dialga, 8th badge, the Elite Four, become champion, and then probably collect 2 more. Let me see. The legendary Pokemon, how early can I get them? So it looks like all the other legendaries are after the national decks. So it looks like the Lake Spirits do become available. Okay, so Azelf and Uxie will stay in their spot, which makes them very easy to... Oh, Mesperit's a kind of a pain. Alright, so it says here that Uxie can be encountered, so I can soft reset Uxie, I can soft reset Azelf. After preventing the Cataclysm at Spear Pillar, you will now be able to visit lakes and encounter Pokemon. In the cake, in the cake, oh my god, I combined cave and lake together. In the cave at Lake Verity, you will find the Pokemon Mesprit, but it won't battle you, but rather it will roam through Sinnoh to be found, being tracked by the marking map app on the Pokéedge. Its IV, shiny status, and nature are all determined when it leaves the lake. So if I wanted to shiny hunt Mesprit, I would have to... That just sounds like a lot of work for shiny Mesprit. I would have to go find it, make it roam, use the app, track it, encounter it, all in one go without saving, and if it's not shiny, reset before it leaves the cave. That sounds like way too much work. I might just go catch Mesprit non-shiny, truth be told. Because that sounds like a lot of work for a Mesprit. And Mesprit shiny isn't that great if I remember correct, right? Like Mesprit goes from what? It goes from like blue to like cream colored? Yeah. Its body goes from like from the blue to a cream. I think I'll avoid that for now. Yeah. I think what I'll do is I will just go catch Mesprit and yeah. Not shiny. Watch me accidentally click out on one of these shiny. I would absolutely lose my mind. So I think Mesprit I won't shiny hunt, and that can be one of my second legendaries. And then Yuxi and Azelf can both just be found and soft reset. So, technically, right, in my head, my plan will be to catch Mesprit as it is. That'll be my second legendary. And then whether it's Azelf or Yuxi, whichever one, I can just soft reset. Who has the better shiny? Which one should I go after first? Yuxi, let's grab you. And Azelf, let's grab you and look at your shinies. I'm already planning so far ahead because what else can I do when I'm shiny hunting? Like, I can't. So Azelf's the same thing, goes from blue. Are they both just blue to cream? Okay, the cream, at least on Azelf's blue, with its blue, actually doesn't look awful. I kind of like the cream with the not shiny. I meant Dialga's not shiny. I kind of like the blue and the cream for the Azelf. Okay, so I'll probably shiny hunt Azelf. Fair enough. Okay, so I have my plan. I have my plan. Oh yeah, there's Romanus Park too. How do I get to Romanus Park? In new area in BDSP, Route 2 went after completing the Sinnoh decks, different as various caves dotted along. Yeah, get the Reggies, the dogs. Latios, Giratina, Ho-Ho Ho-Ho in my game, Lugia in the other. Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Mewtwo. And then I can come back for Shadow. The Shadow one and get Origin form. Okay. Wait, hold on. So I have to get Giratina. Not shiny. Sorry, I got distracted. So Giratina, after National Deck, should be given to Sindoff Spring, a mysterious fourth lake to the east of Route 214. Find Turnback Cave. The cave is a winding maze. Instruct you. Pillar, your task is to get to the end room in 30 rooms or less. The pillar gets a specific number. Creates the lock a clockwise exit. You'll take an entry in each room. After following instructions, you'll find Giratina in its altered form. Alright, fair enough. So most legendaries are after the National Deck. So I do think catch Mesprit in its regular form. Then Shiny Hunt Azelf. And then that'll be my 3 legendaries. And I'll go after... I guess I can go after Mesprit after. Yeah. Not shiny. Next one. See, I'm planning too far ahead. I need to stop. I know it's something to talk about and what I can do on stream and all that. And I do need to make that plan for stream content. But right now, I need to focus on the fact that shiny hunting Dialga, getting Dialga. Then after Dialga, then it's working on the lake spirits. I'll just go catch the roaming one without shiny hunting it. Then I'll go catch... I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably go after Azelf and try to shiny hunt that. But I can do Azelf off camera and then just... My thing is I have to capture 3 legendary... Wait, did I say capture or... Hold on, did I just cheese myself? Hold on, let me see. Obtain 3 legendaries. Not shiny. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna cheese it. I'm gonna cheese that because I'll go capture the floating Mesprit, the roaming one. Not shiny, I'll just whatever the first time, I'll catch it. Right? Then, after that, because I'll need it to complete the Pokedex, I'm going to have to bring over a legendary anyways. And that I could count as obtaining it. Ooh, look at me. I'm breaking the system. Let's go. Oh, I accidentally did it again, man. I accidentally opened it back up. Yeah, so okay, the wheels are turning. Because in the Sinnoh Pokedex, right? I will need to make sure that I bring over the version exclusives and the trade evolution mons. And then I need to make sure I bring over Palkia as well, which would be obtaining a third legendary. Not shiny. Talking here, I have been very inconsistent with this. Oh, for the 150, I guess I also need Uxie and Azelf. So, but I should have them. I guess I could just bring them over. Or I can shiny hunt them on camera. Interesting. Thinking here. Wait, hold on. I should have all the lake spirits, right? Hold on, I'm about to go look. If I don't have all the lake spirits, I may have to shiny hunt them. That'd be funny if I didn't. I should though, right? What's the odds that I don't have the Lake Spirit legendaries in Pokemon Home? Oh no. Not shiny. Okay. So let's search. So first off, let's put in Uxie. I have a Uxie. It's not shiny, but I have a Uxie. Okay. Oh, and by bringing over those mons, shiny hunting all the legendaries and stuff will be easier. Because then I can use repeat balls. Huh. Okay, Mesprit. Oh, wow. I do not own a Mesprit. Not shiny. Thankfully, Mesprit is the roaming one. I don't own a Mesprit. Wow. Let me make sure I typed it right. Mesprit. It's just as it says. Oh no, I did misspell it. I do have a Mesprit. Never mind. I'm just an idiot. Ignore me, I'm an idiot. And Azelf. And of course I have an Azelf. Yeah. So I have all three of them. I could actually bring over all three of them to make the shiny hunting with repeat balls easier. Which might be a shout. But no, I will go catch a Mesprit on camera. So yeah. Cheesing the game a little bit, but to be honest, I have a lot of content I can stream. I'd rather get to the newer games and try to burn through them a little bit. Not shiny. Not to mention, I don't know how long this process will actually take shiny hunting Dialga. So this will be probably a bulk of my time spent. Right? So man. Yeah, see, the biggest thing is if I get another viewer seasonal challenge. I have limited it to 2 per person, so Chillin' Weep has commented twice. So it would have to be a completely different person to comment the 3rd challenge. right? Not shiny. And obviously, like, once I shiny hunt this and catch it, that will be 1 of 3 legendaries. That will be going to 127 out of 150 and 102 out of 150. And then I have to bring over my Ditto from Sword. Well, I guess I don't have to bring over my Ditto from Sword. Not yet, anyways. So I still need to do stuff over there to bring over all the Pokemon. Not shiny. Yeah. Okay. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Oh, man. I'm getting hungry is the big thing. Not shiny. Okay. But yeah, like, it's nice to know the end is, like, how to say this without being messed up. Legends Arceus is a game that like, when it comes down to Legends Arceus, right? I think I want to have so much fun with it. It looks so different. There's so much you have to work on. You know, like, there's like Pokedex challenges, right? Like, you have to complete specific things to get things done. Like, there's so much to it that it's gonna be so fun. Not to mention the fact you're just kind of thrown to the wolves. Not shiny. Next up. And yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just super excited for it. At the end of the day, I am thinking a lot about Legends Arceus. Scarlet and Violet looks cool too, but I know I'm missing so many events right now. I don't want to skip ahead because, to be honest, I know if I skipped like Let's Go Pikachu / Let's Go Eevee, I don't know if I'd go back to it. Right? Like, for stream content maybe, but for making a series, no. Sword and Shield, I definitely would go back. I would definitely go back through and try like a shiny only or a challenge run or something like that. 100% for Sword and Shield. Brilliant Diamond, because you can soft reset for the shiny starters, I could see myself doing a shiny only run for this game. Right? Let's once I'm done shiny hunting, which I don't even know if I want to keep shiny hunting in Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. Because, like, it's cool, but, like, all the Gen 1 Mons show up everywhere. Right? You can just hatch eggs in this game. Or there's so many in Sword you can hatch with great odds. And you can't hatch eggs in, you know, like, yeah, you can catch it with specific, but it's like, I don't feel like its odds are any better than, right? And if one runs away, yeah, I really do think Let's Go Eevee / Let's Go Pikachu, at some point, I might just move all my shiny hunting to Sword and Brilliant Diamond. Like, a Sword, obviously, I already have the shiny charm and all that. Yeah. You know, I'm talking myself into it now, and I think it's true. I did do a couple streams with shiny hunting. I've caught a couple shinies, Bulbasaur, stuff like that. But, yeah. I mean, every other legendary can be pretty much shiny hunted in Sword and this game. I don't see what the point is of really doing Let's Go, trying to shiny hunt. Yeah. You know what? I think I just talked myself into wrapping up, like, fully. No shiny. Maybe I should open up Let's Go Eevee and make sure I have all 150 Pokemon done and transfer them to home. And then I'm done. Right? Because then, what do you get from... the gift Pokemon for home? Hold on a minute. Not shiny. So yeah, I'm doing all the Pokemon things for Kanto for only a shiny Meltan. Right? So yeah. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because Zero Aura was a special limited run that I wasn't playing for. So that is impossible for me. Melmetal, I've already gotten. I've already gotten the starters from Galar, Majerna, the Pokeball coloring. You need to have all Pokemon from Bulbasaur up to Eternatus, which I can easily get through playing just the games I have now, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. All that other stuff is Wonder Box, GTS stuff that a month from activation. So I think it's already all done. Melmetal I already have. So yeah, then to celebrate the release of 1.4, was given a gift Bulbasaur and Squirtle Gigantamax. That was only to 2021, so I wasn't playing then. Turtwig, Plimplop, and Chimchar I got from this. And then obviously there's the Pokemon sent from Legends Arceus to get the starters there. And then also the starters from Scarlet and Violet. And then Shiny Meloretta from completing all the Pokedexes in Scarvy. Shiny Manaphy gets from completing the Sinnoh, which is this one. Shiny Enamorus is from everything in Hisui, so Legends Arceus, not Shiny. And then obviously Melmetal. So yeah, I think just to get the shiny, and Shiny Keldeo is what you get from Sword. Yeah. So I think what I am gonna do is I think I'm gonna fully 100%. Once I'm done with shiny hunting Dialga, or maybe on one of the days where I feel like I have nothing else to do, I'll reorganize Pokemon Home a little bit and bring over all Pokemon from Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I'll make sure I have all of them. I think I do. I think I have all of them. And I'll bring them all over and just wrap it up. Not shiny. Yeah, I'm glad, you know, it sounds weird. This episode is just me shiny hunting. It's not anything too special. But it allowed me to pause and think about some things. And once I'm done with Let's Go Eevee, you know, I can kind of put that game to bed. Move all the Pokemon over from it. And if I'm going to do any shiny stuff, I'd rather do Sword or I guess this one. So yeah. And once this game's done, I can go on Legends Arceus and move on. Not to mention Sword, I pretty much have all the Pokemon. It's now just kind of like shiny hunting or reading or whatnot. So, yeah. Oh wait, I do have some more shiny Pokemon I caught in... Yeah. Yeah. I think it was Eevee. I think it was... Shoot. No, it wasn't Machop. Was it Machop? No, I don't think it was. Anyways, I've got a couple legendaries in... Or legendaries. I have a couple legendaries. I have a couple shinies and I'll happily bring over from Pokemon. Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. So, okay. Alright, Dialga. I think I've set the cap for this episode to be an hour 30. Not shiny, so we'll move on. We're at about an hour and 11 minutes at the time of recording this. So I think what I am going to do is I'm going to keep doing this until I hit an hour 30. We'll wrap up the episode and hopefully we'll have better luck in part 2. Because as of right now, it does not seem like we're having any luck here with this. So it is what it is. I mean, but like, I've how do I say this? I know I'm not super focused because I'm thinking about other things and because I'm hungry. Like, it's excuse, but it's also truth, right? I can tell I have not efficiently been shiny hunting. I'm not locked in, like, looking at the screen, timing it perfectly, like, oh, not shiny, click, close, open. You know, I haven't been on the ball. I've been very loose and very kind of free flow with this, you know? So, because of that, I'm not too mad that I haven't found a shiny, because obviously I've an hour, 12 minutes with me very loosely soft resetting maybe every minute or two, right? Like, to be fair, I probably have only soft reset like anywhere from 50 to 80 times maybe, if that. I'm thinking somewhere in that range sounds about right. And add up 4,000, like, I can't complain, right? Like, even if I got a soft reset every full minute, not shiny. And I counted all 90 minutes I had as a perfect, you know, once every minute soft reset. That's 90 out of like, and maybe after this episode, I'll go back and count, and maybe I'll add a counter and stuff like that. I might not, I don't know. But like, out of 4,096, I'm expecting this probably will take a while. I do want 2 episodes at least of me trying for at least an hour and a half. But yeah, after that, I'll probably stream it. Thankfully, I do have a good number of episodes backlogged at this point. The only sucky thing is, like, if I stream it, not shiny. The sucky thing is people will get a sneak peek of it, I guess, is the kind of crappy part. So yeah. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. But because it feels like spoilers. Like, but I mean, everybody knows the game now. Like, this isn't a new game. It's not like I'm spoiling anything because everybody. It's BDSP. It's been out for 4 years now, right? This isn't gonna shock anybody that it's like, oh, you're shiny hunting Dialga. Oh man, look how far you've gotten. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you kind of know how far I've gotten just because of the progression. Of course, I'm gonna burn through this game. This game isn't long. There's not super long DLC or post game or exciting stuff to do really besides shiny hunting. You know, like the Dynamax adventures and stuff. Like, it's fun. I have fun with that. You know, this game, it's like, for my mind, once I'm done with this game, only reason I touch this is for the fact that nothing's shiny locked besides Mew and all that, and it's like, whatever, you know? Like, in my mind, that's perfectly okay. It is what it is. It's not a great game. It's all right. But because, you know, I feel like I can hatch Pokemon faster in Sword than this game. But with this game, you have access to all the Pokemon's Gen 1 through 4. So, I can go through and actively work on those, right? Because then Gen 5 is split up around a bunch of guys. Gen 6 split up, Gen 7 split up. You know, there's a bunch of those mons littered throughout the other games. Obviously, Gen 8 is on Switch, so old Gen 8 and Gen 9 mons would be on the Switch already. But yeah, Gens 1 through 4, it's like you can get all of them in this game because they're in the national decks. But then after that's done, like, I can shiny hunt all of those and get those done. But then afterwards, it's just trying to find the odd Gens 5 through 7 shinies that are in the other games. Because I guess I don't talk about it enough, and at a minute 17, it's weird to be talking about this. We do have series goals, which is completing the Pokedex. I haven't updated that in a while, and I should. I should probably do it after I shiny hunt this. But we were like 708 out of 1,025. And that's just completing the Pokedex. There's multiple levels to it, right? To this series goal of Pokemon Premier Journey. And I should probably bring it up. Next episode, I'll probably bring it up. You know, shiny hunting Dialga Part 2. So. But at this point, we still have another 13 minutes of trying. And I'm not going to be shocked. Oh, see, and I keep messing up too. Like, I'm not going to be shocked if I don't see at all the shiny in this one. Like, an hour and a half, you know, even if I got 90 solid resets throughout this. That's 90 out of 4,089. 69. 96? 40,096. Like, that's not even scratching the 96 part of the number. So yeah, this is probably going to take a while. And this is going to hold back this series a little bit, truth be told. When I'm streaming this, I mean, how long this takes will hold back this series a tiny bit. Because the thing that sucks, right, is my Dialgas, the shiny Dialgas I have, they're event ones. They're event ones that I think none of them have Azure as a name, which is what I want on it. So, like, to get a shiny that has the Azure name on it would be big. You know? That'd be massive. Also, I think some of the event Pokemon naturally have like a random trainer or has like GameStop or something like that as a trainer, doesn't it? So yeah. Not shiny. Next game. Also, this does take a little bit to boot up, so that's fair. But we're getting down to the last like 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm obviously not going to waste my Master Ball here. First time I see the shiny, I'll throw a Quick Ball. If I catch it, cool. If not, it's nighttime. I will leech seed it and slowly let it tick down because it shouldn't have any form of recovery in its pool of moves. Like, it should not. Let me see. It should be level 47, so its move should be Roar Time, Flash Cannon, Slash, and probably like Ancient Power. That's probably should be its moveset. Maybe instead of like Ancient Power, not shiny. I did it again, man. I did it again. Like, because it usually, because 48 is Dragon Claw. I won't have that. Roar Time, Flash Cannon, Slash, and Ancient Power, probably. If it's not Ancient Power, it's probably something dumb like Scary Face. Because I doubt I'll have Metal Claw when it has Flash Cannon. And I doubt it will have Dragon Breath when it has Roar Time, right? So, Roar Time, Flash Cannon, Slash, and Ancient Power seems to be the most obvious bets there. Yeah. And at that point, it is as simple as sending in Torterra, leech seeding, and then letting the leech seed slowly doing its work, switching. Oh, well, I totally didn't. I wasn't paying attention. I was literally talking my strategy at this point, which is dumb of me. I've got to focus, man. One of these times it's going to bite me. It's going to bite me if I don't focus. And if I skip over the shiny, it's like, okay, shiny hunt complete. I found it, but failed to catch it. I'll just catch the regular form and accept my sadness. So yeah. But, right, leech seed with Torterra, get it down, and then bring in Luxray, paralyze it, and just keep healing my Mons as I can, right? Like, keep my Mons up, let it slowly weaken, and then throw, you know, the Quick Ball doesn't catch it. Okay, I'll take a hit. Torterra leech seeds. I heal Torterra up. Switch to Staraptor maybe, so Staraptor can take a hit, go down, bring in Luxray. Because I don't want Luxray, because of his speed, he'll take 2 hits, right? So I'd rather Staraptor come in, take a hit, go down. And if Staraptor takes a hit, I can always just heal up Torterra after the hit he took initially. Then when Staraptor goes down, bring in Luxray, Thunder Wave, Paralyze, Dialga. At that point, it's paralyzed and being leech seeded. And then I can just start throwing Dusk Balls. Right? Because it will be nighttime when I'm playing. Not shiny. So yeah, in my mind, that's the strat. But 7 minutes, well, 6.5 technically, but 7 minutes left before we wrap up this episode, guys. Little bit of a journey. I definitely can feel myself raining because I'm hungry. You know, my stomach's like, oh, let's eat. I'm like, I know, man, I know. Almost there, stomach. So, yeah. But, you know, if we come across, you know what would suck though? Watch me get to like an hour. It wouldn't suck because then I found it really quickly. Right? If I only looked for an hour and a half and found it, that's not a lot of time. Right? No, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, I saw that it wasn't shiny though, so don't worry. If I came across that, like, I was going to say, it would suck if I was like, man, you know, I recorded for an hour and a half. I can stop and go get food. And if it showed up at an hour 30 exactly where it's like, oh man, now I have to fight and grind it out. That's still not a bad thing though. Because it's like, then I found a shiny 1 in 4,096 odds legendary within an hour and a half. That would be pretty good odds. Like, that'd be great odds. I would have no room to actually complain. You know? So, like, I was gonna say it'd be a bad thing, because then it's like, oh, I'd have to stall to get food. But then it's like, it's not a bad thing, because then the thing's over. Not shiny. Okay, 5 minutes left. Yeah, so we're gonna have 2 episodes of this, and then I will most likely stream it on Twitch and YouTube. So, yeah. It sucks. See, my biggest fear is if it takes longer than the episodes come out. Then I think I would just record an episode every once in a while with it. It shouldn't take that long, though. It really shouldn't. Not to mention I have a video coming up. Obviously, at this point, I can talk about it because it's happened a while ago. Pokemon Premier Journey Hardcore, or Pokemon Premier Journey Hardcore, oh my god. Pokemon Randomizer Hardcore, Crystal had a major issue. The footage got corrupted when power got knocked out, and yeah, I don't know if I want to restart from scratch with how far I got. I mean, I also, with everything being randomized, it's tough to try to... I think I just am going to start another game. And I'm going to talk about it. Obviously, I would have talked about it by now in another video. So, yeah. But... you know, we'll see. We'll see. But only about 3.5 minutes left. Obviously, a little bit of the beginning and a little bit... parts will be chopped off a little bit here and there. Not shiny. But yeah, shiny hunting Dialga. Fun time for all. But yeah, 3 minutes left now, and then I gotta go make food and eat. Then after I'm done eating, I have to come back and play Madden 26. And then tomorrow I have something going on for the middle of the day. And then, yeah, good times. You know what's weird though? I think I'm gonna have to keep my Pokemon Premier Journey just for, like, I'd usually have a different stream layout. Not shiny. But I think I have to keep the Pokemon Premier Journey one. I think I do. Yeah. Not shiny because it's still blue. Okay, this might be the last two. Last two. This one and the next one will be it, guys. And then we'll wrap up this episode unless one of these two are the shiny. And then obviously we lock in, it's game time. We lead Torterra, we Leech Seed. We switch to Staraptor, let it go down. Get Luxray into the mix. You know, paralyze it. Make sure we maybe revive Staraptor just to have an option. And yeah. And then as it slowly goes down in health, you know. Alright, so this one and one more, and then we wrap up this episode. Next episode, I will obviously record later on. But yeah. There we go. Second to last attempt for this episode. Not shiny, it is still blue. Okay. And here we go. Last attempt, guys. Let's see if it is shiny or if we'll wait till another time. Either way, you know, it's a fun journey. It's a fun journey. Come on. Load up, game. You know, I bound the Switch to the load times make the shiny hunting a little bit quicker. Yeah. Alright. But it's time to find out. Did we get it here on our last attempt? No, because it's still blue. Alright guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, tag out.
I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link description below. And you can, also like Scott did, make me re-record this.